A state Senate candidate wants to do away with a provision in Maine law that bars legal marijuana users from possessing a gun.
Owning a gun and using marijuana is also against federal law, even in a state where cannabis is legal. But as News Center's Vivian Lee reports, some say it's time to put lawmakers in D.C. on notice that patients should have a right to both.
Dawson Julia is a medical marijuana patient and caregiver. He sells a variety of cannabis products to legal patients with a variety of medical problems.
So that one is good for nerve damage.
His business is growing, but it's also been a target for criminals. Thieves hit his storefront twice and his home, ripping off marijuana plants worth thousands of dollars. A multi-camera security system helps him keep a close eye on his livelihood, but he says criminals still have the upper hand.
What happens if they show up with weapons the next time and we don't have anything to defend ourselves with? That's just, it's not right.
It was traumatic. It's scary for my family. It's scary for our employees.
Dawson's wife, Kelly, is a Democrat running for the Senate District 15 seat. She says if elected, she plans to introduce a bill that would do away with a provision in state law that bars marijuana users from possessing a gun. She says it's an important first step towards lobbying Congress to do the same on the federal level.
It will make medical marijuana patients feel safer automatically, and I feel that it also gets it talked about, and that's the first start.
We reached out to Julia's opponent, Matt Pouliot, a Republican state representative who was running for Senate District 15. He was not available to go on camera, but tells us in a statement, quote, "The legalization of marijuana in Maine has raised new and often difficult questions. That is why it is important that members of the legislature carefully consider proposed legislation as it relates to both recreational and medical marijuana." Kelly's husband, in the meantime, says he and other caregivers are tired of having to choose between their Second Amendment rights and the medicine they need. In Unity, Vivian Lee, News Center, Maine.